So wherever you are, just finding a nice, comfortable place to be, maybe just rolling from side to side. So we're focusing on the core today, which is good for your lower back as well. If you have any little issues with your lower back, it can help. But just make sure that you take Christine's options if there's any issues going on. Or you can take a little bit of more challenging, fun options if you wish to have some fun and some challenge. So take a big inhale, reaching everything up. Long exhale, bringing your palms to your heart center. And just settling in here, just seeing what's around this morning in your mind, in your body. Just tapping into the waves and the sensations. And allowing everything to start to settle, to soften. Releasing the hands, take a big inhale, coming all the way up and over, take a nice stretch, a side body stretch. And then rolling around, take a big inhale all the way up and over to the other side. Exhale. And just a gentle twist from side to side. Just stay nice and soft. And coming back to your center, taking your chin down to your chest. Rolling around with the breath. Taking a hand to the opposite shoulder or the fingers out, stretch. Just release. And coming back to the center, taking the hands behind you, take a big inhale, lifting up. Deep breath in. And then rolling forward, taking the hands forward and softening up and over. A gentle sway here, side to side. And starting to rise up, coming back to your center. Take a big inhale, lifting the chin high, the eyes high. Exhale, chin to chest. And just staying here just a moment to stretch the back of your neck. And then take a big inhale, lifting all the way up. And taking the hands behind you, interlacing the hands, drawing the hands away. Stretch, inner smile, expanding through the collarbones. And exhale, releasing here. So coming to all fours. Just taking the knees together, sweeping round behind you. Making your way onto all fours. Starting to roll around in your spine. Breathing in, taking a nice arch to the spine. And easy exhale, rounding the back, drawing in. Just moving wherever your body wants to move. If you want to sway around a little. There's such a tendency to just watch and follow. And just moving around. And take a big inhale, taking your right hand out to the side. And exhaling, sweeping all the way through. Take a big inhale, opening out, maybe opening a little wider, extending If that feels nice to stay there for a little while longer, go for that, or threading all the way through. And then one more time, inhaling. And then coming up to your side and floating the top leg up. Forward. So coming into a balance, engaging the core. And maybe rounding your knee towards your nose so you can catch hold of the front of your foot, the top of your foot, and start to expand out. And really breathing in. Maybe pressing your hand away, your foot away into your hand. And then rolling back down, sinking hips to heels. Taking a nice stretch or a nice sway side to side. Inhale, rising onto all fours. Take a big inhale as you sweep the left hand out to the side. Exhaling, sweeping all the way through, threading the knee. Come to the side of your head. Inhaling to open. Maybe opening a little more. And rolling all the way through. One more time. Big inhale, opening here. Extending the top leg and maybe lifting up a little way. Quite nice if you're against the wall, actually pressing your foot into the wall. And folding in, knee towards your nose so you can grab a hold at the front of the foot and peel your hip back. Opening through the sides. Really holding the strength in your core. And then exhale, coming all the way back to all fours, sinking hips to heels. Maybe take a little walk one way, or maybe a little twist another way. Just seeing what appears, where your body wants to move. Following your body along for the ride. Bring the fingers now, take an inhale, rising up to all fours, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Just pedaling through your legs. Coming into your own space. Take a big inhale, lifting high onto the tiptoes. And easy exhale, deeply bending the knees. Rest down, lifting high. And exhale, sending the heels back to the mat. Take a big inhale. As you walk the hands up towards you. And then softening up and over your legs. Sway side to side. Inhale, rolling up notch by notch, maybe pausing halfway. And softening the knees, rolling all the way up to stand. Take a big inhale, arms go high. A little tip over to one side. Inhaling up and over to the other side. And then rolling all the way forward and down. Inhale halfway. Exhale to fold. Take a big inhale, rolling open, lifting high. And then catching a hold of your left wrist. Take a lead over to the right side. And then stepping your left foot across. Coming back to your center, rolling all the way forward and down. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, folding down. Taking your left arm underneath your right, rolling open, lifting up, eagle arms. And then just lifting the thigh a little higher, foot and knee a little higher, and sinking down to your eagle pose. Inhaling and diving up and over, softening the knees as you go, breathing in, breathing out. Take a big inhale, rising high, palms to your heart center. Inhaling, lifting up, grabbing a hold of your right wrist and extending up and over. And then taking your right foot across the left. Another reach. And then exhaling, diving up and over. Inhaling halfway. Rolling down, taking the left arm underneath the right, or the right arm underneath the left actually. Rolling up, eagle arms, and then coming into your eagle pose and the legs sinking down. Inhale, lifting all the way up, and palms to your heart center. Take a big inhale. And then exhaling, hands behind you, interlace the hands, drawing the elbows towards each other, the shoulders down your back. And softening the knees, rolling up and over, bringing the arms up and over as well. Nice long, easy breath. And releasing the hands, rolling down, coming to a downward facing dog, walking your way. You can take a flow here, or you can rest, or you can pedal the legs side to side, whatever feels good. Inhale, rolling up to your plank pose. So just going to take a moment here, easy breaths. So you can do things with holding tension, and you can do things with a mindset of ease. Just building the muscles. And then exhaling, lowering all the way down. Inhale, lifting up, rising. Exhale, coming back down. Press down and making your way to your downward facing dog. You can come through some poses on the way if that feels nice. Take a big inhale, sweeping the right leg behind you. Exhale, stepping through between the hands, easing the back knee down. Inhale, interlace the hands behind you, drawing the hands away. And then releasing the hands and extending the front leg. You might tuck the toes behind you or not. And rolling over, take a big inhale, lifting up. A little tip over to one side. Breathing, inhaling up and over to the other side. Releasing forward and down. Take a nice twist. Have a little walk back, hips to your heels, softening in here. Walking the hands forward. Take a big inhale, lifting up. Bring your palms down through your center, coming into a twist to your right side. Maybe opening the arms wide. Sparring the body open, maybe tucking the tap back toes and lifting the back leg strong. And then releasing here, take a big inhale, lifting all the way up. You can stay low, you can come high. And exhale, releasing all the way back down, stepping back to your downward facing dog. You can rest, you can flow. Just following the wave of your breath. Coming over to the other side, take a big inhale, sweeping the left leg high. Exhale, stepping through between the hands, easing the back knee down. Inhale, interlacing the hands behind you, drawing the hands away. And coming a little walk back, hips towards your heels. Inhaling, lifting the arms high, palms together, take a little tip over. Inhaling up and over the other side. And releasing all the way down, take a nice twist, opening. And exhale, little walk back, hips towards your heel, softening here. Gentle sway. And you walk the hands forward, take a big inhale, lifting up, palms down through your center, coming into a nice twist. Twisting the body around. Maybe stepping up the back leg, lifting the thigh, opening the arms. And releasing here, take a big inhale, lifting high. And exhale, releasing all the way down, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Take a rest, take a flow, take a pose, take a shape. Following your breath. And just take a moment here to be, to breathe. Inhale, rolling up. Take a big inhale, lifting the hips high, coming back towards your legs, towards the shins. Take a big inhale, sweeping the right leg high. And exhale, stepping through between the hands. Your left arm coming all the way up and back. We're going to do a little back stroke here. So keep stroking one way and the other. And just allow your back foot to move as it wishes. Moving as one whole body. Settling into your warrior two. And just softening here. Settling with the breath. Take a big inhale, lifting all the way. And exhaling, releasing. Turning the palm, tipping all the way up and back. Exhale, come up and over to your side angle pose. This time the lower hand almost mirroring the upper hand. One coming over, the other one coming under. Take a big inhale, lifting all the way up and back. Exhale, one couple more times. The shape of the arms always reminds me of the shape on a violin, like an S shape either side of the strings. One more time. Take a big inhale all the way up and back. Exhale, windmilling the hands down, stepping back to your downward facing dog. And take a few breaths here. You can rest, you can flow. Now when you're ready, take a big inhale, sweeping the left leg high. And easy exhale, stepping through between the hands, bringing the right hand all the way up. Coming into your backstroke arms. Turning. Flowing. One more time, breathing in, lifting up and open to your warrior two, settling in here. Just finding a nice shape to be, maybe bringing a stance in a little narrower, a little wider. Take a big inhale, lifting all the way up. An easy exhale. Turning the palm. Nice S shape. Lower hand comes through, up hand above. Exhale, switching the hands. So the lower hand comes all the way through as well. Switching the hands all the way. One more time. Up and back. And exhale, windmilling the hands all the way up and over. Stepping back to your downward facing dog. And one more rest or flow. Or something in between, making some shapes. And take a big inhale, sweeping the right leg high. And exhale, stepping through between the hands. You're going to walk the hands around to the side of your mat, coming into a forward fold. And this little sway side to side. And allow your body to move from the hips, from your center, and the rest of the body just to come along with it. The arms moving behind. And then settling in the center. Take a big inhale, sparring open. And exhale, coming around the other side. Inhaling, arms go all the way wide, lifting up. Palms to your heart center. You're just taking the toes out, heels are in, settling in. Going to your goddess pose. And taking a ball of energy in front. You start to move a little bit, a little sway. And then leading with the elbow going backwards. Switching the hands. Top elbow leading. Your hips, your elbows moving as one. And take a big inhale, lifting up. And easy exhale, pressing down. Twice more. One more time. Take a big inhale, lifting all the way up. And then coming to a twist, pushing the hands down on either side. Inhaling. Rolling around to the other side. Big inhale. Twice more. Breathing out. One more time. Back to the center. Just leading with the elbow. Rolling side to side. Bringing your attention to your core, to the lower belly. Moving from that place. And then just releasing the hands. Take a big inhale, lifting up. Feet come parallel. Exhale, rolling forward. and down. So a little sway side to side, roll. And then just taking a little bit more pressure on the hands and heel toeing your feet in, swiveling back towards the front. Rising up notch by notch. Coming up to stand, opening the shoulders. Take a big inhale. And exhale, palms coming through your center. This time as you lift, coming up onto the balls of your feet. And staying high as you bring the arms all the way down. Inhaling. And this time, bring the heels and the hands down together, landing together. Nice. It's always harder than it looks, that one. So coming into a little flow, a flowing balance. So bringing your weight over to the right foot, just softening in, grounding down. And take a big inhale, lifting the opposite leg. Opposite leg. Taking the knee out to the side. Open tree pose. And then start to tip forward a little as you bring the leg behind you, catching a hold of your ankle. And flexing the foot, drawing the foot away from you. And gently releasing the foot, bringing the arms forward. And extending the leg behind into your warrior three. Bending both knees, bringing the hands all the way down. Nice standing split behind you, lifting the top leg. And exhale, bringing both feet together. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, folding down. Take a big inhale, rising up notch by notch. Nice and slow. Rolling the shoulders back. And coming to the other side, so just gently transferring the weight across to your left foot. As you breathe in, let the breath lift your knee. And taking it out to the side. And gently, slowly coming behind you. Catching a hold of the ankle, flexing the foot. And then when you're ready, start to extend the leg behind you, the hands in front or the hands out wide or behind. Fingers to your toes. And then release the head all the way down towards your shin. Fingers down. Standing split. And then releasing the leg. Feet meet. Inhaling halfway. Exhale. Coming all the way down. So taking the hands down, a little bit in front of you, bending into the knees. Sinking down. Taking the hands behind, coming to a seat. So we're coming into a core flow now. There are some options you may wish to choose, whichever option, as always, or take your own options. So coming into boat pose, take a big inhale, lifting up. Shins parallel with the earth, lifting from the heart and the chest. And as you exhale, release, relax nearly all the way down. Inhale, lifting up. Releasing down. Inhale, lifting up. You might take it over to one side. Coming back to your center, you might take it over to the other side. All the way. A couple more times. And taking the hands down. Maybe extending the legs. And releasing. Palms down. Nice. Just taking the legs on a roll, the knees on a roll, side to side. And coming back to your center. So coming back to a seat. And we're just going to take the feet together. Inhaling one way. Rolling around. So you're inhaling to extend. And exhaling, coming around. And heading back to the center. Press the soles of the feet down. And inhale as you lift the hips. And the head can stay up or it can relax back behind you. Let's see how your neck feels. And exhaling, releasing. And coming down to the mat. Just sweeping your knees around behind you, coming to all fours. Just do a rock forward and back with the breath rolling through the spine. And see how your lower back feels. If it doesn't feel so good, then just back off a little bit. Taking a nice softer option. Just taking care of your back and your spine for your whole health. And then sinking the hips forward and coming all the way down. So we're going to come first into Sphinx pose, bending the elbows. Nicely demoed by Christine, good angle to see. And just breathing into the front of your body. Bring your awareness to your lower belly, your heart. Releasing, elbows go wide. And taking the fingertips so that they are either side of your mat. Nice and wide, in line with the shoulders. Pressing down through the fingers, take a big inhale, lifting up. And exhaling, coming back down. So making sure you've got nice length in your spine. If you feel any compression, come down a little lower. One more time. Exhaling. Taking the hands underneath you, press down, lifting up and back, child's pose. So here, nice shape through the spine. You take the hands under your head like a pillow, or take the hands behind you, or knees out wide. Just taking a few moments to breathe. And coming up to all fours, coming towards pigeon pose. With a big inhale, lifting up. And sweeping the right leg behind you. As you exhale, bringing the knee just outside of your right wrist. And finding a nice place to settle. Untucking the back toes. If you wish to stay here and breathe, you can stay high, maybe coming up onto the fingertips. Breathing into your lungs, back of your lungs, base of your lungs. You can breathe here or you can soften and fold. Allow your hips to soften. Hip flexor in your other leg to soften. And when you're ready, start to tip over to one side, and your left side, and sweeping the other leg all the way up and around, coming into a twist. So the lower leg can be straight, find the most comfortable option for you. Always the best. Inhale. Your hand in front of you. Rolling the belly into your twist. And the head follows. Nice long spine. Counter pose the other side. And take a lead over and unwind all the way back. Coming to all fours. And heading back to your downward facing dog. With a big inhale, sweeping the left leg high. And sinking over. Bring your knee forward just outside of your wrist. Really gentle sway. You can choose to stay and breathe or to soften and release. It can be different from one side to another. Just follow what you feel, what feels good. And already tipping over to one side, sweeping the leg behind you all the way up and around. And take a big inhale. And not moving your torso, just bringing the arm down past your leg, or you can hold the leg in. And then reaching up, lifting up with the breath. Rolling your torso and your head. And coming up and around to the other side. And then releasing, coming to the front. So just unwinding your legs, extending out long. And take a big inhale, lifting exhaling, bringing your belly towards your thigh. Never worry about your arms, your hands. Just an extension for you. Stay here for several breaths. Finding a space between the bones. And gradually rolling up, notch by notch. Just drawing the knees in together. And we're going to come into an inversion now. We're going to come into a headstand if you have a headstand in your practice. Christy is going to demonstrate the tripod headstand, which is bringing, well, I'll wait a second. So just lining up the hands forward of the head. Nice 90-degree angle in the elbows. And then starting to tuck the toes and lift the hips. So you can stay here or you can walk in a little bit and bring the knees onto the back of the arms. And coming into the tripod headstand or taking any variation you wish. You could wish to do a different inversion, a shoulder stand, a bridge. Coming back to our wide leg forward bend. Whichever option is good for you. We're going into a full headstand today, just drawing in the ribs and making sure you've got a nice straight spine. Coming into a classic headstand. It's even weight on 3 bases of your foundation. Heavy already, you can stay there as always, or roll over if you wish. You can gently come back down. If you've been in headstand, coming into child's pose now. If you've been somewhere else, maybe rolling onto your back, hugging your knees into the chest, taking a twist. Last moments offer you for your choice. And slowly coming up from your child's pose and really gently making your way onto your back for relaxation. And nice and slow. Just releasing the legs to the mat, extending the legs out and allowing the feet to flop out to the side. Just bringing your attention to your breath in the lower belly, your hara rising and falling as you breathe in and you breathe out. The breath expanding your body and contracting your body. Releasing your muscles, your tissues, and your bones into the earth. Bringing in your attention to your third eye or the crown of your head. Being in this space. When you're ready, start to come back into the room. Wiggle of the fingers and the toes. Drawing your knees in over the chest. And coming over to the right side. Away from your heart. Taking your time to come up to a seat. A big inhale, sweeping the arms up. And a long exhale. Twice more, breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Easy exhale. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your light. Namaste.